Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
They tell me that one time there was a young boy. The only way to make a living was selling papers. It was a cold winter day. He had no place to sleep. He walked up to this policeman. He said, "Sir, you know I could spend the night?" He said, "I'm cold and hungry, and the only place I have is around the corner in a cardboard box." Policeman said, "Son, do you see that big white house down the road there?" He said, "Tonight, when you get off your paper route, just go there and knock on the door. Let the answer say, John 3:16. So the little fellow got off his paper route. He went down the road to the big white house. He knocked on the door. Let he answered, he said, John 3:16. She took him by the hand, placed him in a big old rocker in front of a good warm fire. As he sat there, he thought, my, John 3:16. I don't understand it, but it sure does make this cold boy feel warm. And she said, "Son, are you hungry?" He said, "Maybe just a little. I haven't eaten in 2 or 3 days." She placed him at a table filled with all kinds of good food. As he sat there, he thought, my, John 3:16. I don't understand it, but it sure does make this hungry boy feel full. Then she ran a tub of hot water, something the little boy had never had before. The only time he'd been wet, so the fire hydrant had bursted, splashed water all over him. As he sat there, he thought, my, John 3:16. I don't understand it, but it sure does make this dirty boy feel clean. Then she kissed him goodnight, placed him in a good warm bed. As he lay there looking out the window, the snow was coming down. And he thought, my, John 3:16. I don't understand it, but it sure does make this tired boy feel rested. The next morning, he went down and ate breakfast at that same table. She took him and placed him in that big rocker. And she said, "Son, do you understand John 3:16? He said, "No, ma'am. First time I heard about it, some policeman told me to come to your door." She took the Bible off the shelf and opened it to John 3:16. For God so loved the world, He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever within Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. As he got down on his knees, he thought, my, John 3:16. I don't understand it, but it sure does make this lost boy feel saved. I understand it either, how God could reach down out of the mere clay of sin and save someone like me. I sure do thank God for John 3:16.